Hey, you got time to chat?
I didn't think you were the chatting kind.
Haven't been aboard too long. Like to know who I'm working with. Nothing touchy-feely, just enough to know you got my back.
Good. Because if you got all sensitive on me, I might not like you as much.
Last time I cried, I was 6 years old. The old man shot me in the foot to shut me up. Besides, I've got a reputation to protect.
Okay. But you still have to buy me flowers.
Alright, but let's get one thing straight. I'm a pirate, you're a Sith. I'm happy as any guy to give a girl what she wants, but I'm not your slave, right? I'm free to go anytime.
As long as you don't start getting needy. In that case, I'd have to send you away.
Needy? You're thinking of some other guy. Talk to you later, alright? Sith, nothing like it in the galaxy. The hum of an idling blaster. Potential energy right there. It's like waking up on your birthday wondering what you got. For a few minutes, it's anything. The whole galaxy, just waiting for you to pull the trigger.
For the strong silent type, you certainly have a way with words.
If you're gonna say something, make it memorable. Actually, I was wondering. These blasters are nice, but a pirate's only as good as his equipment. We don't got fancy force powers like you Sith.
You know what they say about a poor craftsman.
Fair enough. Just remember it when you get in a spot and I miss because of an out-of-whack sensor. Hey, I got a surprise for you. Won it a few years ago in a fight against an Animid pirate. Called himself the Fear. Kinda crazy, but great pilot and a great fighter. Blade's just ornamental, but he sure liked to wave it around. Worth a lot of credits from what I hear.
Haven't you ever heard of giving a girl flowers?
Oh yeah, sure. But the last florist we passed was closed, and besides, they wilt real fast in space. You know, if you don't take this blade, you might hurt my feelings.
I don't believe that for one moment.
You sure? Maybe I like you.
Maybe I like you too.
Well, then we might just work out after all. You know, I think I heard the ship's engine making a strange noise earlier. Mind if I check it out sometime?
I didn't know you knew anything about engines.
Yeah, I've lived on ships most of my life. You don't do that without picking up something. I'm no expert, but a buddy of mine back before the war taught me most of what I know. Carl Norn, best technician I knew. Worst card player. Could never see when the deck was stacked against him. And it always was.
You have quite the colorful group of friends.
Pirate business has all kinds of people. Made me first mate after the war. On a ship called the Bloodshot Ranker. I learned a lot before he gambled the ship away. But you're sick of hearing me jabber, huh? Engine's fixed. Looks like we took on some rock on one of our last jumps. Nothing big. Reminds me of the time I took the Sky Princess through an asteroid field. Ship mechanics were furious. Clean rock out of our engines for weeks. Had to replace one of the rears, it was so badly damaged.
You're lucky you made it out alive.
Mechanics couldn't take me. Or did you mean that asteroid field? Oh, that was nothing. When you got a fleet of Republic ships on your tail, you take whatever cover you can find. Rocks don't have cannons. Besides, what's life without a little risk, huh? That's why I became a pirate. The risk, the reward, the freedom.
Perhaps I should take up piracy then. The Sith have too many rules.
I think you'd be one of the best. Galaxy's only Sith pirate. You busy?
I can think of a number of things we could do.
I might have had the same idea. What say we find a quiet spot on the ship? Get to know each other better.
Let's find someplace quiet then. And dark.
I like how you think. Have I ever told you how beautiful you are?
Don't start getting sentimental on me.
Nothing sentimental about liking pretty things. Just means I have a good eye.
No, this isn't right. What am I doing? I'm not dark side. I'm not Sith.
You seemed pretty dark side when you murdered your enemies in rage.
They were Sith. If I let them live, I'm responsible for all the other people they murder. As a Jedi, I've sworn to end this war, even if I have to kill every Sith in the galaxy. There can never be peace in the galaxy as long as the Sith exist. The Sith thrive on endless war.
I had hoped we could be friends. Oh well.
I can't fight you, but I will never respect you. I'm realizing there's a lot I don't understand about the Empire.
There's a lot I don't understand about the Empire.
How can you support an empire that actively enslaves and spits on your people?
People like us need to work harder to overcome our natural disadvantages.
What? You actually believe that you're inferior to humans? The original Sith weren't human. Their whole attitude toward aliens is built on a lie, so they can control you. You shouldn't have to compromise who you are. You don't have to stay, you know. You could go to the Republic.
I thought Jedi knew all about sacrifice.
We sacrifice our emotions and our fears, but not our identities. What was your master like? You had a master, right?
I did, until I trapped her in the body of the Deshard.
Ah, so that's whose Ash is. The way she spoke of you, I suspected. She makes me uneasy. She speaks so kindly of you, but the look in her eye and that body... it's wrong.
The Deshard eats Force users, and now so does Ash.
How could you have done such a horrible thing to your own master? You know you have to free her someday. You can't leave her trapped in that monster no matter what she did.
If I release her, it will be to kill her.
Your own master? How can you talk like that? You claim to follow your passions, but what about friendship? The Jedi seek spiritual peace, and they watch out for each other. Master Ryan and Osera were more like parents to me than my own parents.
They never acknowledged your true potential. They were narrow-minded tyrants, and their subjects were children.
But they were wise. They were good men. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to start an argument. I'm still trying to figure things out. My lord, I'm sorry I was so harsh about the Empire earlier. There's just a lot I'm still trying to process.
You'll get used to how things work here.
I'm not sure I want to get used to it. How would you feel if suddenly you had a Jedi Master and were serving the Republic?
Sick to my stomach.
Don't be flippant. I promise I won't let my misgivings interfere with our work. I changed my mind. I have nothing to say to you.
I don't understand. I haven't done anything.
No, you didn't do anything, but you're Sith. Just released on the HoloNet. Sith in the Corellian system killed a group of free traders for failing to give them free passage to the Outer Rim. They murdered them.
That's what Sith do.
You don't do that. So don't tell me that all Sith are murderous psychopaths and I just have to accept it. If there's going to be any kind of peace agreement, the Empire has to stop this.
For too long, the Sith have been regarded as kings among animals, untouchable tyrants. It will take a lot of work to change that perception.
I didn't come along because I expected things to be easy. I'm sorry. I'll try to be more patient. I know Andronicus is rather attached to the ship, but I was wondering if I could fly it now and then. Master Ryan said I showed exceptional aptitude at flying in simulation training, but I've never been able to pilot the real thing.
You'd have to get Andronicus to agree, but I have no problem with it.
I'll be very careful, I promise. My lord, I've been studying the Sith code lately, and I'm wondering what you think of the line, "Peace is a lie." There doesn't seem to be a lot of room for interpretation, but I know you are an ardent proponent of peace.
You should know by now that I do not allow the Sith to dictate how I live my life.
Yes, I guess so. It still strikes me as strange how you can be Sith and value Sith teaching so little. The Jedi Code is the core of our philosophy. We learn it by heart, and it's the foundation of everything we do. But I guess it's different for the Sith. The Sith Code is more a description than a guide.
Some take its words very seriously.
Which is better? The ones that truly believe peace is a lie, or the ones with no code at all? How can there be peace with the Sith Empire when every Sith does their own thing? This task we've taken gets more difficult every day. My lord, I must ask a favor of you. Our mission. We cannot hope to accomplish it without help.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we recruit more Jedi to our side. Yes, I know. There are Jedi who would help us. Who would see that a strong, rational empire is the only path to peace.
Clearly, you have a particular Jedi in mind.
Master Simon Walls is known by many as a wise, open-minded Jedi. He brought the Sith Lord Karis Vale to the light and oversaw his initiation into the Jedi. He has retired in seclusion to Alderaan for personal study and meditation, but young Jedi still make pilgrimages to him. I would like to make a pilgrimage, and if possible, get his support.
I welcome any support we can get.
I'll return quickly, I promise. I can't believe him! I'm not a Jedi. He says I'm not a Jedi?
Who are you talking about?
Master Simon! I came to him for help, and he turned me away. It's not fair. I was the best Padawan Masters Ryan and Osera ever trained. I am a Jedi.
Don't let the words of a fool bother you.
You're right. I need to calm down. He's just too narrow-minded to see. The return of the Sith in this war has changed things. Sometimes compromise is necessary. Yes, I don't care what Master Simon said. Thank you, my lord, for helping me talk through this. If you hadn't become Sith, what did you want to be?
I would have settled for not a slave.
Yeah. I guess I would have felt the same in your shoes. I've been thinking about this lately. I was trained to be a Jedi practically from birth. I wonder if it was the right thing. I never really got the chance to choose.
That's why I could never be a Jedi.
Well, it's not as if the Sith gave you much choice, did they? I guess I'm still trying to figure out what I want. My lord, I know I'm not officially your apprentice, but I wanted to thank you. I know we've not always seen eye to eye, but I've learned so much from you and your example. You may not always follow the light, but you are good.
I couldn't do it without you.
I'm glad I can help. I feel more at one with the Force than I've ever felt. I have peace like the Jedi speak of, and freedom like the Sith. So, thank you. My lord, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to read you this letter I received. I've been writing to my parents. I haven't seen them since I was little. Dear Ashara, we're glad to hear you're happy and well. We're very proud that you've become a Jedi. Asha is nearly 16 and plans to join Republic Special Forces. Love, Mom and Dad. I haven't gotten around to telling them that I'm working with a Sith. I'm not sure they'd understand.
You're not going to ask me to meet them, are you?
No, I was just curious about them. I don't really remember them. I don't think we'll start spending holidays together or anything. I've been thinking more about what Master Simon said, and I think he was wrong.
He said you weren't a Jedi. It's only natural you disagree.
Not about me being a Jedi. Well, I mean, of course I'm a Jedi. I don't need a master to certify that. He believed we were wrong and that you were leading me astray, but he did nothing.
Is there some kind of Jedi prison for straying Padawans?
That's exactly what I mean. The Jedi's refusal to do what's necessary to fight. It makes them weak. The Jedi will never beat the Empire if they won't take the offensive, and they'll never win peace either if the Empire can't respect them. Peace is a noble goal, but it's not a means to an end.
So you're saying peace is a lie?
When it comes to making real change? Yes, I guess I am. A war rages and Master Simon meditates in his clearing. Personal peace is one thing, but apathy, inaction, these things are unacceptable. I have a question for you, but you must promise not to mock me.
Go ahead. Ask.
I've never actually played Sabacc, or Pazak, or any of those kinds of games. I was wondering if you'd teach me.
It would be my pleasure.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun. I can't believe I've never played those games before. My lord, I have incredible news. A group of Jedi have split from the Jedi Order. This is the perfect opportunity for us to win allies.
Last time we tried this, it didn't work out so well.
These guys aren't like Master Simon. They're hardliners, very anti-Sith, but their argument with the Jedi is over methods, not aims. Unlike Master Simon, they say they are willing to do whatever is necessary.
It sounds like they'd be even less likely to support us.
They are Jedi. They want peace. We have to at least try to make our case. I'm going to meet with them. I promise I won't be long. My lord, thank you. We have new allies in the Rogue Jedi, but I couldn't have done it without your training.
What did they say?
They were skeptical at first. Like Master Simon, they would not accept me as a Jedi. But this time I knew what to say. You helped me understand. Sith and Jedi is an arbitrary divide. I don't know what I am, and I don't care. I told them the Jedi need to be willing to do whatever it takes, even ally with a Sith to bring peace to the galaxy.
And they didn't laugh you out of the room?
There were some who remained skeptical. Their leader, Master Quintus, said that he would be unwise to turn his back on such conviction and determination. Thank you for letting me meet with them, my lord. Do you ever think maybe we're on the wrong side, doing the wrong thing?
Morality is how the weak constrain the strong. I am true to myself.
I think I would have hated you for saying that when we first met, but I can see how the Jedi use rules to keep people from their potential. Being strong isn't evil. It's how you use that strength that matters. I've been thinking about the future lately. About us, and about the Empire. It's clear the Empire won't change overnight. I've accepted that. But what about when we're dead?
That's a long ways off.
If you would allow it, I would be honored to pass on your legacy to your followers and your children, and to teach them what I know of the Jedi as well.
I'd rather you not pollute my legacy with Jedi teachings.
They'll need to understand the Jedi in order to follow the path of galactic peace. Even if we can't change the Empire now, the next generations will learn from your teachings and follow them. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. What happens now? My lightsaber is ready, should you have need. Passion, peace, strength, knowledge, power, serenity, victory, harmony, freedom, the Force. I follow you, my lord. I'm sorry, I was meditating. My lord, where do we go now? Passion, peace, strength, knowledge, power.
So what's proper manners for asking a Sith Lord out for a drink?
You might try. You want to get a drink?
All right. You want to get a drink?
I was thinking we could find a quiet room again.
Hey, nothing says it won't end up there.
That wasn't a question.
Sorry, I don't take orders. Broke that habit. You want to play rough? I can give as good as I get. But you gotta let me buy you a drink.
All right. But then we're doing what I want to do.
Be my pleasure. Can I ask you something? If you could live anywhere, do anything, what would you do?
I have power. My own ship. I can do pretty much whatever I want. Why would I want to do anything else?
Not a bad life, is it? Used to think all I wanted to do was fly and fly and fly. Didn't matter where. But I like working with you. Ship's nice, and the company's not bad either.
Granted, I'm no lunk-headed pirate, but I think I deserve better than not bad.
I'm teasing. Hey, who are you calling lunk-headed? Crazy Sith. So, are we getting married or what?
Do you have a ring?
As long as you don't ask where I got it.
What girl doesn't dream of the day her lover proposes with a stolen ring? Of course I'll marry you.
No kidding? Great. I know you don't want me turning sentimental, but I gotta say it. You are beautiful.
Just shut up and kiss me.
Yes, ma'am.
Humiliation and torment are two of my favorite things.